Baby, you don't know. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.
Hello. Hey everyone, this your girl Tam, talking smart. I wanted to do an impromptu to tell you how I started Blues Beauty Bar, also known as Nene Blues Boutique. I would say maybe 2012, the beginning of the year. I wanted to do something of my own. Like I told you, I wanted to be an entrepreneur my whole life. So I prayed about it. I didn't know what I was good at, but I did know I was good at talking, and I did know that I like people, and I know I like stuff, clothes, shoes. So I wanted to find something that I can do that was going to allow me to do all that, but while making money and work for myself. So I prayed about it. I really wanted to sell shoes, but I knew I couldn't afford to sell the type of shoes that I wanted to, because I like quality shoes, and things that tend to be quality tend to cost a lot. So I was like, that ain't gonna work. So I prayed about it again. I said, what can I do? I wouldn't consider myself a big fashion guru, but I do like timeless pieces, and I do like quality stuff. So I said, okay, maybe I could sell some clothes. So I prayed about it. I called my daughter. I said, what do you think about me owning a boutique, an online boutique? She said, okay, go ahead and try it. So then the next step was to try to come up with a name. So I knew it had to have something blue, and I knew it had to have her name in it because she's my only child. So I came up with Nene Blues Boutique, and I thought it was so cute and chic, Nene Blues. But after years of having the boutique, just to speed up a little bit, people kept messing up the name. So they would say Nene. It just didn't sound right how they was doing it. So I decided to do a DBA and change the name to make it simple, which is the name that it's now, which is Blues Beauty Bar. So my daughter and I came up with the initial name, and we also came up with the DBA, doing business as. So either one of them is interchangeably, but it's now Blues Beauty Bar. So I started selling clothes June 12th, 2012. That's when I did the Sunbiz, because I'm in the state of Florida. I got my proper licensing. I got my LLC. I did my research to find my vendors. I did everything out of my pocket. I didn't get any loan. I didn't do anything. So, you know, it was slow and steady, because that's how you win the race, slow and steady. I ran it out of my house, and I paid a guy at the time, I don't remember his name, but that was years ago, to build my website for me, and he used WordPress, which was very complicated. But I was able to learn it, and I had that website for years. I didn't generate a lot of sales within the first 5 years of owning the boutique online. I generated sales mainly by doing vendor shows, because I know you have to hit the ground running and you have to be in the trenches. So what I did was I did a lot of vendor shows, pop-up shops. I wouldn't necessarily say I sold out of my car, but if somebody did purchase something via Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, I would meet up with them and give them their clothes, because the online is not until, I would say, the late 2019 to early 2020 is when my online actually picked up with the boutique, because I ran everything on my own. And that's also when I started doing professional photos. I used to take the photos myself, or I took the photos off the vendor website, which wasn't all that great, but you did what you have to do. I was a startup business. Now my website looks a little bit more professional. The website is more professional. The photos are more professional. I built a relationship with the vendors. And mind you, I started June 12, 2012. And I really didn't get good at it until the late 2019. So that's what, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You're talking about 7 years I kept at it. And during those times, remember, I still worked. So I didn't get the opportunity to dedicate a whole bunch of time to it. So being an entrepreneur and starting something is going to require you to have patience, have time, and genuinely like what you're doing, because it may not necessarily pick up right away. Because mine didn't pick up until what, 2 years ago. Now I'm getting sales. Now people are actually noticing. My followers grew. Now I'm doing more professional photos. I'm doing more marketing, and you have to stay in your own lane. I wasn't competing with nobody else. I didn't care, oh, the next person started a store, their stuff is growing. I was only competing and running the race I'm supposed to run by myself. So I did what I could I did everything from the ground up. When I say everything, I even printed my own labels. I even printed my own tags. I did everything. I went to secondhand stores to buy my mannequin. I even tried opening an actual store, which a brick and mortar, I think is overrated. You don't need that. You can make more money, you can make more money online rather than a store. And that's just my personal opinion, because you don't have the overhead. So you name it, I have tried it. But I just really wanted to come on today just to give y'all a short impromptu. Oh, check out the nails, y'all. Check them out. I just wanted to come and give you guys a impromptu of how Blues Beauty Bar got started, and let you know the moral of the story is what you put in is what you get out. I didn't put that much in, and I didn't get that much out. So even though I loved it, it was my baby. It stayed afloat because I didn't really owe anybody. I fronted the business startup out of my pocket, out of my paycheck. So if I had to fly to New York, which was my main vendor when I started, just only New York, if I had to fly, I go there. I stay at a friend's house, so I only had to buy a flight. They were gonna feed me, or I could feed myself, and I spent maybe like $500 on inventory, and I built a great relationship with them. They actually eventually closed down in 2018. That vendor was with me from the start. She would even let me buy stuff after, we built a relationship. She'll let me buy stuff and pay her in 2 weeks. So a lot of people may see this and be like, oh my God, I'm gonna open a business. Just be prepared for the ups and downs. It can be done. But remember, what you put in is what you get out. So if you really want something to work, you have to give it your all, no matter what it is, whether it's a boutique, whether it's real estate, whether it's selling hairs, doing lashes, doing makeup, whatever you put in is what you get out. So I just wanted to come on here today and give y'all a little impromptu. I want you to check out my website, bluesbeautybar.com. I want you to follow us on Instagram at Nene Blues. Follow us on Facebook at Nene Blues Boutique. Also follow my real estate page on IG, which is T Elliott Realtor, and the same name for Facebook. I want you to follow us and just see, I'm just a small business trying to make it, but I can see the difference from when I started to where I am now. Remember, what you put in is what you get out. It's not redundancy, it's just the truth. I didn't put that much in, I didn't have much to show for it. Now I'm a full-blown entrepreneur. This is how I eat, sleep, and breathe. I don't have no side hustle. I do real estate and I do my boutique. My boutique actually pays for itself, and now it's starting to turn a profit. And I realize the more I put in is the more I get out of it. And everybody know real estate is real estate. You sell houses or you have buyers, you make money. That's just the nitty gritty. You got to market yourself and keep yourself relevant. And let me know. I'll keep telling you, or rather I should say, I will keep sharing with you what I did to get where I'm at. Again, this is Tam Talking Smart. Like, share, and subscribe. Till we meet again. Oh, and y'all know I'll be telling y'all about my makeup. My baby Gabby, she is my daughter's best friend. I consider her like my own. She be slaying this makeup. I told her I was gonna give her a shout out. Don't mind my hair. And she did this strictly from learning on YouTube. So y'all can't say YouTube don't serve its purpose. Cause look, she learned. I told her to give me some little baby hairs, but I think she forgot. She know I like the little squigglies. But it's my baby Gabby. Till Tam see y'all again, or rather till I talk to y'all again. Peace.
Baby, you don't know. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place.